Good evening, VV Nation. My name is Ryan, Senior Instructor here at VectorVest. Welcome to the channel. Now, last month I did do a video on Contra ETFs, trying to keep you on the right side of the market, show you how you can hedge your portfolio. Right behind me is the list of those Contra ETFs. So we're actually going to see how they perform since the release of that video on August 10th. Now, before we do so, the point of this video is to keep you on the right side of the market. Now, there are only a couple spaces that have upside potential right now as the market's pulling back. So I'm going to show you some stocks and some Contra ETFs to keep you on the right side of the market going forward. So now as I do a quick test here, I just simply click on the date box. We're going to change the value to August 10th. Now you can see the prices reflect that day. So if we do a quick test here, we can see we've got 5 winners, only 1 loser. Some of those top winners above 10% here. The one loser was UVXY. Even when I did that video, I told you that's going to be more of a shorter term strategy. It plays the volatility or fear index of the S&P 500. Now, on average, these stocks here did above 9%. So in a down market, we can get you close to 10% in 1 month. Now, below, we can compare it to something. If we look at the index here, the SPX or the S&P 500, we can see the market is down over 4%. Even if we compare it to our VVC or VectorVest composite, which tracks all of the stocks in our database, being over 9,000 stocks, we can see that is down just over 5%. So these Contra ETFs made you money in a down market. So let's jump over to the next list to keep you on the right side of the market. Now, over the last several weeks with the market pulling back, things such as the government shutdown expected to happen, in addition, rising tensions with China, there's just a lot of fear in the market right now. Now, this list I have right behind me is a nice blend between energy stocks and Contra ETFs. So that way you can work the market where it's currently being bullish. Now, if I scroll over to the right, you'll see it's nicely diversified here. We have some coal stocks, petroleum, and an ETF on uranium to play the space as a whole. And to the downside, we do have some Contra ETF shorting things such as gold, semiconductors, the QQQ, and the Dow Jones Industrial through DOG. Now, if I scroll back over to the right, we can see that all of these positions are up as a pre-market this morning. They all have a buy rating, except there's only one hold rating, being SJT, one of the petroleum stocks. Now, if I take a look at these, some of the reasons why I really like these stocks, if we look at hnrg, compare price to value, we do see that's undervalued. Even our CEIX, undervalued, undervalued, undervalued. Now, all of the stocks in this list are currently undervalued. The ETFs, the valuation will always just be the same as the price. In addition, the RT and RS of any ETF just remains 1.00. Now, a couple other things I really do like here, the RT relative timing, that looks at the short-term price trend. So even if the market's going down, we see that all of these stocks here currently have a trend to the upside. In addition, the VST, the overall master indicator, all of these positions remain above 1 in favorable territory. Again, like I said, most of these stocks do have a buy rating. And in addition, if we look at the GRT, the stock's ability to grow its earnings, the stocks I have on the list here have very high GRT growth rates. Now, this is a great list of stocks to diversify your portfolio in these conditions. So let's jump over to the graphs and see what they're trying to tell us. All right, first on the list, we have hnrg. You can see the nice strong buy rating across the top here. 3 is above the 8-day exponential moving average, showing that momentum to the upside. And in general, if you look at price action from lower left to upper right, still continuing to hit new highs as of yesterday. This is a great position to be in and play this momentum to the upside. Now, next on the list, we do have CEIX, a coal energy company. The 3 is back above the 8-day exponential moving average over the last few days. Just hitting a new high pre-market at 102.48. Again, nice price action over the last 3 months from lower left to upper right. No resistance in sight. Just hit a new high as of today. So another great momentum play here. Next, we have Tidewater. This is playing the petroleum space. Nice price action, lower left to upper right. 3 has recently crossed above the 8-day exponential moving average. Even yesterday, nice full-body candlestick here showing that buyers are still in control. Even in pre-market, we're hitting a new high as of 73.50 right now this morning. Next on the list, We have dust. This is going to short the gold miners index. You can see you just hit a high as of yesterday. Seeing some selling pressure there. I'd like to see that high taken out if you're not already in this position. However, the 3 is above the 8-day exponential moving average, showing momentum to the upside. Now next we have SOXS. This is going to short the semiconductors. Nice big rally since the beginning of this month here. Now if we see price action did hit a high as of yesterday, showing some selling pressure there with that long upper body wick. This, I'd like to see this high taken out just to confirm momentum to the upside, because with this wick on the upside and the downside right now, we're showing some indecision in the market. However, just a reminder, 3 is above the 8-day exponential moving average, show momentum to the upside once again. Next on the list, we have SJT. Let me just move a little to the side. This position obviously took a hit. However, look, the 3 has crossed above the 8-day exponential moving average, showing price momentum is starting to turn around. Price action did find a level of support here at 679. Buyers coming into charge and moving price action even higher. Today it's at 726. Like to see this upper wick from yesterday taken out, confirming momentum to the upside. Now next on the list, we do have uranium URA. Now this is an ETF to track the space as a whole. You can see the 3 has been above the 8-day exponential moving average since mid-August, remains above the 8-day exponential moving average, showing momentum continues to the upside. Now we do have a high 3 candlesticks ago at 28.06. Just for confirmation, if you're not already in this position, I'd like to see price action take this out on strong volume to show conviction behind the buyers at this time. Now next, we do have SQQQ. This is going to play to the downside of the NASDAQ 100. We're seeing price action taking off to the upside quite a bit over the last few weeks. Did hit a high as of yesterday, again showing some selling pressure there, some indecision with the top and bottom wicks. However, come this morning, we're seeing price action continuing to rise at 21.16. 3 is above the 8-day exponential moving average, so this position again having momentum to the upside. And if we notice here, buy rating was given just a few days ago. Now the last one on the list we have here is DOG. This actually plays to the downside of the Dow Jones Industrial. Now we did have a level of resistance here at 33.05. We're able to break that level of resistance as of yesterday. Now this is becoming a level of support. The next level of resistance comes in near that yesterday's high at 33.48. Now price action today is at 33.25. 3 is above the 8-day exponential moving average right now. Therefore, keep your eye on DOG. I'd like to see it at least close halfway above this wick to show price action still has momentum to the upside before jumping in. Now, I can't foresee the future and tell you exactly what's going to happen with this government shutdown, but I can point you in the right direction of stocks and Contra ETFs that are currently making money. Now, I didn't randomly come up with this list. I utilized the VectorVest 7 software and harnessed the power of the software to find what's actually working in the market, both on the bullish aspect and the bearish aspect through Contra ETFs. Now, if you enjoyed this video and you thought these stock picks might make you some money, hit the like button, subscribe to our channel, and please share this content. Good night.
Hey VV Nation, did you know that there's 7 deadly sins that can keep you from consistently making money in the market? If you would like to know more about those sins, and if you are falling victim to any of them, he goes right now to www.vectorvest.com/YT7sins to get your free report. You don't want to miss out on this, so do that right now.